Some Travel Tuesdays. We've taken off for destinations around the world, but we'll stay in North America today.
Here's the framework. Closer, so you can go spur of the moment. The potential to be less expensive. You don't need a passport, and you still have time before the school year begins.
From the vacation store and the cruise company, leisure travel specialist Diane McVicker.
Hi,
Good to see you,
Diane.
Good morning.
So we are talking some North American destinations. So what do you recommend?
This land is your land.
Sing it, girl.
This land is my land. From California. I can't go any further because I might get the words right.
We need like the sing-along, put all the words at the bottom.
They were just talking about a sing-along.
That would have been great.
So California? You said California?
You know, California, Utah, you know, the western area, they've got so much to offer. We have all these state parks right here in the United States that we forget about. We forget that we also have a beautiful country ourselves. You don't have to go overseas. You know, I love to sell the overseas product, but we have it right here. Grand Canyon.
Are you kidding me?
I was talking to somebody in the green room who's been to Bryce Canyon, and as he was saying that, you know, people don't understand the colors, the beauty that you have here. The national parks, we have so many national parks. You know, everybody knows Yellowstone, Jellystone National Park. You've got Zion National Park, Bryce Canyon. There's
What
just
is that?
so many. Oh, that's Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I mean, but look at the colors. So many of these parks have the most, the Redwood Forest, Sequoia National Park.
Yeah.
This is something that people don't understand that we have right here, the beauty. Look at the trees. I mean, they're absolutely fantastic. This is something that people can get to quickly and do this inexpensively for the most part. It really is something to see, and we forget that we have it right here in the States.
I could just look at these images.
I know.
Are these, when you're looking at a lot of these, yeah, these are amazing pictures, but when you're looking at some of these packages, could you go, I assume you could do it both ways, independently, or you could go on some of these guided adventures?
That's right. And you know what? There's something to be said about the guided, because this can be anywhere from 9 days to 15 days. I have to talk about this right now.
Well, hot air balloons
This is
where?
the Albuquerque Balloon Festival. This happens only on September 30th. It's extremely popular.
How many balloons do they get? Do you have any idea?
Hundreds of balloons, and they all ascend at one time. The third day, they light up the fuel burners, and they all light up at the same time in the sky, and then they have this huge fireworks display afterwards. This is extremely popular in Albuquerque. And this is like a 5-day package that you can buy. But back to buying the packages. If you buy the packages, they're going to take you to so much more than you're going to get all the parks in. You can get some wineries in. A lot of these start from San Francisco. Some of these start from Denver. I mean, they're easy to get to. They're so easy to get to. And that you can stay at some of the most fantastic lodges in these different parks, which is really something to be said. Because we don't know about these awesome lodges that were built so long ago. And there's so much character and so much history to them. It's a really great destination, and it's affordable.
I'm thinking about some couples might go as groups, like you've got, you know, 3 or 4 couples would go on some of these trips together. Do you like that idea? And then also families, if you know, parents still want to get away before the school year begins.
Oh yeah, I mean, there is so much. If you don't want to do a package, if you're going to do it with children, I probably wouldn't do one of these tours with children. I would look at coming and doing a customized package.
One of the parks or something?
Right, right, because I think that might be too much for children, because a lot of them are, like I said, 9 to 15 days, and I think that some kids might get a little bit restless in a bus. Can you imagine?
Yeah. No, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Chris LeGros can imagine. He's got 9 kids over there. I'm sure he can.
Well,
But,
they might want to look at a custom package in that case.
But when you're talking about how do you determine the location? Do you come in and talk to a travel specialist? Because as I look at some of those pictures, Albuquerque would be beautiful to go to watch the hot air balloons.
And I probably wouldn't
go
take
anywhere.
kids to that. That's something a little bit more of an adult type vacation. But you know, I have a girlfriend that likes to go to Lake Powell. And she gets a houseboat. Another fabulous idea, something to do there. You know, Yellowstone, I myself was thinking of doing that a couple weeks ago over the 4th of July, but you know, it just sells out quickly. So people do understand that
So in terms
these
of
areas are
planning,
popular.
how far out should you look? And I bet it depends on the destination and when you'd like to go.
It does. You can still do these packages right now. I mean, they're always available. They're always going to be available. But you know, if you wanted to do a family planned vacation, you probably want to get something done by February or March for the summertime. There are things to consider. But yeah, I can't say enough about that hot air balloon fiesta.
Albuquerque, yeah.
You know, this has been going on for 44 years. They have people from 28 countries that come to this
And you can still get
participate.
Because like you said, September, right?
September 30th.
So that's coming
It's a
up.
one-time deal. And I have to tell you, you know, we talk about the deals that I bring to the table. $13.99 for this 5-day experience. I mean, absolutely such a fun experience.
And
that
have
would
you
be.
ever done anything like
and
it? That's
something
the
different,
point.
right.
Of some of these trips, right? Maybe it's not an entry-level trip for you, but you've gone different places, you've seen some of the standards, and now you want to make memories and do something unique.
Well,
I
we
feel
have
like
a lot
that's
here.
where leisure travel specialists come to play.
And they
because-
also come to play when it comes to specials. Did you bring any specials
Yeah.
in for us today?
Well, this is $13.99. That's a really good deal because typically that can be a
What's that
little
include?
bit
Does that
more.
include airfare, or you got to get your way down?
It does not include the airfare, but so many people like to drive now.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard to drive. It's a day and a half maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the best deal I have for you today.
Wow.
it's a good one.
We'll send you to
I want to go.
Diane and Kim
be
and
a fun
Chris.
trip.
They've got a whole crew. Thecruisecompany.com is one website. Of course, the vacation store and the cruise company at 141st and Q. If you maybe been to their other location and you think that's not right, kind of their new home in Millard there. And you can call either number there to book your trip, whether you want to stay here in the United States or travel around the world. They've got you covered.
They do. BookYourTripWithUs.com. That's easy, isn't it?
Right.
Thank
Diane,
you.
thanks a lot.
Good
Thank
to see
you.
you.
See ya.
You too.
Thank you. Well,